as they stated, and the question is, how did they didn't know they weren't normal? Right at that time, they wanted to know about my life insurance. They wanted to know how much I owed on my house, where we did our banking, and what my credit card balances were. In fact, the Clarence Hospital, I got the movie producer's permission today to speak about this. This is all coming out on HBO Max and Hulu. The title of the film will be called Planting the Seed. It's following up with 8 seasons, 8 episodes a season. It's not just about me, it's about the entire adventure that I roll, as well as we have an ex-attorney general in there where we flipped his view on medical cannabis. It was my story that flipped his view. We have some narcotics officers in there that'll tell you that they are living a lie because they believe in medical cannabis. We have doctors in there that are pro. We have devil's lettuce. You guys know the story. We're bringing everyone into this one. You'll know it's coming out. It's on all major episodes or all major networks. You will see me in all the interviews when I started with the open. It's going to say, hi, my name is Charles, and soon I'll tell you how I died once. And it'll just say, coming soon to HBO Max, coming soon to Hulu. About 4 months after that, we'll get released. But guys, now I want to tell you the real story. The real story is right here. As I said, Rick started this journey with me. When he started it, he told me he don't know. Because I've never had anyone come to me so sick. He suggested 15 grams 6 times a day, only to consume them, throw them up, do it again. My wife and I talked about it, Tracy. We went for 25. So we took 150 grams of oil every day of my life. You would take it, about 45 minutes later, you would throw up unbelievably, worse than a cancer. However, about 20 minutes later, you would calm down and you would repeat, and you would do that stuff again. It took about 9 months. The tumor was inoperable. It was 11 millimeters stacked dead in the middle of my pancreas. In about 9 months, it hit 7. No chemo, no radiation. So we went from 11 to 7. So now I knew, guys, I knew Rick didn't turn me down. Now I can eat again. And what I've done is just a little different. I don't want no credit, but I was saying to myself, 2 things have happened, and we call it a lasagna moment. In the movie, and Planting the Seed. My wife, she asked me what I wanted because I told her I had an appetite. And I told her I want some lasagna. It's the heaviest dish she can make. So she was warming up the water, and I'm sitting in the kitchen, and the steam's coming off water. And you know, you can't really smell the steam, but you know it's in the air. Well, then she added these wheat noodles. When she added these wheat noodles, within several minutes, you could smell the wheat. And immediately I thought to myself, why can't I smell the THC when we're making the oil? Well, the answer was simple in my opinion, because the wheat smelled more than the damn water. Or odor. No different than your stripping agent. So as you're taking that oil out of your pot, you're losing compound. It's just fat. It's fat. They claim about 32%. That's why you smell it towards the end of the bag, because now you're more THC than you are agent. It's just simply fat. But then another thing we did was we started filtering the oil a couple of 100 times prior to making it. Now by doing that, we did cut the quantity in half, but I didn't care because I wanted to live. So by doing that, this is a little bit of a different than an RSO. It's just like 1.5 times. I'm not here trying to sell you the oil. I'm just trying to tell you how I saved my life. I still take 15 grams a day. So if there's anyone here that doesn't believe in the power of cannabis or the nature's natural medicine, I've got one thing to say to you. Why does the human body have all those endocannabinoid receptors? And there's one natural plant on this entire globe that can naturally supplement it. Just one. Just one. Now, when we go into deep sleep, REM sleep, your body releases your endorphins. It makes up a synthetic that supplement your endocannabinoids, but they're not natural. They're not natural. Same with the marinols and all that stuff. But guys, I just really want to tell you the power of the medicine is really there. There's truly a big movie coming out on HBO Max. It's coming out on Hulu called Planting the Seed. It's not just about me, it's about the medicine in general. We've got another 18 terminal cancer patients on there that we've helped. They're alive today. They're all on there, their doctors are on there, my doctors are on there. I've got audio recordings from the oncologist telling me what a fool I am as I was firing. I was kicked off by Blue Care Network people. I was kicked off Blue Care Network as a dying man. I was paying them $1,248 a month. But because I wouldn't do that $130,000 a month treatment, they wouldn't insure me any longer. Someone make sense of that to me. Somebody, anybody. It's a vicious circle of money going around in the health industry. Okay, that $130,000 want to stay at the hospital. Some of it was going here, some of it was going there. And it's just the way they work to keep the control. In 1918, Eli, I forget which one, but the one that come out of college, the thesis is still online and it has to do with cannabis. The Eli's then put a cannabis pharmacy down in Indiana. And it was 1927, I believe, their attorneys told them, get the hell rid of that because you'll never patent it. And they wiped that cannabis plant off. But they knew they owned a pharmaceutical company because of his thesis that you can still find online today that's all about the power of cannabis in 1919. So I'm hoping that if we just talk to one person here today, and just one person, as I was telling Michael back there, you know, I think one person understands the value of the medicine. You know, Michael Fane and I were having a talk the other day about, did you always value it as a medicine? I'd be a liar if I was telling you when I was 20 years old and I was smoking a hooter, I was doing it for medicine. Now I might have said, man, I'm never going to die, I'm smoking pot, I'll never get cancer. Okay, I might have said that. But you know what? At the same time, hindsight being 2020, I was in a more elevated, a better mood, I was more relaxed, I was more focused. So I gotta say right now, when I think I was getting high when I was 20, I was taking care of myself. That's what I was doing. And anybody that doesn't realize that really needs to look at what the plant really is. Because the plant really does have the power, people. It really does. I don't do this for a commercial. I help a lot of folks all over the country. I don't do it to profiteer. I do it to really help people. We're about to do something amazing. We can't say yet. We'll wait till launch the movie. But guys, I need you to believe in the power of the soil. You need you to believe in it. Everybody knows someone that has an illness that the doctors have already had them on 99 pills, 77 shots, and no damn answer. Why are we going to? And I'm not even being a fool when I say that. 99 pills, 77 shots, and no answer. Think that through. And then think about that insurance money cycle. Okay, so there's got to be something somewhere. But the power of cannabis is there, guys. Raw oil has been proven, absolutely proven by Dr. Drew on the American taxpayers' dollars. Don't let the government fool you. Get on the NIH website. We are R&D. Down in New Zealand, we pay the Queen's Hospital in New Zealand to do all of our R&D. They then send it up to the NIH and it's on the U.S. website because there are dollars. Dr. Drew down there recently cured, and I'm going to use that word because he did, breast cancer in a living patient with marijuana. With marijuana. He calls the strain Eve. He made it. It's on the website. You guys check it out. U.S. taxpayers paid them to make this speech, and he cured breast cancer. We got our own government is saying they need more research. Well, we're paying for it. So you guys make the call for real. But I got to tell you, man, getting into some raw oils. I've got a child. I asked the Lord for 3 things. See my children graduate. They're done. I'm still here. That's all I wanted, man. And I got all through college. I got to be here for a reason. So let's put this movie out. Let's get the word out. And let's make this shit legal across the country, coast to coast. The only way we're going to do that, guys, is numbers. And guess what? I'm the guy going to jail for doing it. So let's help me. Because I'm willing and I'm down. And say, we're ready. If they want to lock someone up for helping somebody, please go to the protest. Please. Because let them lock me up. I'm good. I'm good. I got what I seen, guys. I got it. I saw it. I'm good. That's all I wanted. But people, I mean, there's more to cannabis. And don't get me wrong. In our booth, we got rosins, we got oil, we got flour, we got vape pens, we got edibles like everybody else. But there's more to marijuana. So much more to marijuana than marijuana. As crazy as that sounds. So much more. Get yourself in a better psychological state. I'm looking over here. The man right here, hold my doobie. Are you getting in a better psychological state? Damn skippy. So you see, like I said, when I was 20, I was probably medicating, but thought I was getting high. Because I was 20 and done. Isn't that easy? But guys, that's a real story what I'm telling you. We have other patients. We have Barb and Marion. Second reoccurrence of pancreatic cancer. She didn't want to do the chemo and radiation. She did the oil. She's now 100% cured, not in remission. We have another gentleman right here in Kalamazoo. I can say his name out loud now, Nick Forrest. He had a guaranteed Mayo Clinic death date of June the 6th. We've been taking just oil. He went from end stage to stage 3, and he's maintaining, going backwards. They don't know why. So everyone, if you just please, stop looking at the oil as a recreational drug and the raws, because it really should be taken as a medicine. I mean, do as you want, but you know, there's just so much good to it. And there's one other subject I want to talk about that everybody shies away from. Oh, my current dose today, people, believe it or not, 15 grams every single day is my maintenance dose. I do 1,472 milligrams of THC daily. They tell me I'm the highest on record. But I don't feel it, at least I don't think I do. They say I do, but I can't tell I do. You know, so it is what it is. And there's one other subject about consumption of this oil. And really, everybody shies away from this one. This is how you save a life. Backdoor medicine, gentlemen, ladies. Suppositories, 86% medicinal uptake, 86%. You're talking 56 orally, you're talking 11% in vapor, 86%. It's absorbed by your body with zero euphoria. So it's a good way to what we do call punching the system. If you need to get it in you quick, you need it hard, take a poopsicle. Take a poopsicle. You get 1 gram sticks real fast. But yeah, backdoor medicine is just something that people tend to stay away from. And you know what? When it's your life you're fighting for, fight, man. You got 2 fists, you got 2 feet, kick, scream, fight. You're loud, you're fighting. You're fighting. But guys, really, just don't veer away from the oil. If you know someone ill, consider it. Ask them to look at it. We treat so many people, it's crazy. And I'm treating people all the way from the age of 90 to the age of 20. 90-year-olds that have never consumed in their life, but they know why I'm alive. They know I'm alive, so they do it. And you know, they were the true devil's lettuce, no good. Reefer's Madness generation. And those are the parents that brought them up. It was no good. So guys, all I really got to say is please take care of your health. Do some research. That raw oil is good for cancer, lupus, Crohn's disease, pain, swelling. I mean, there's just so many anxiety, PTSD, lack of sleep. We recently found out that it was for a ladies' problem called PCOS. It works very, very well. Just so many different autoimmune disorders. It's just crazy. So everyone, I just want to say, just take your damn medicine. Okay, take your medicine. And stay healthy. And if you know I'm sick or ill, or anybody wants to talk tonight about the real journey or what it takes to get someone truly healthy, I can promise you, I can explain it to you, but then it's about personal choice. It's about what a person is willing to do. I'm not gonna lie, when I was doing 25 grams 6 times a day, and I was able to leave the house, I was scared. Someone always had me by the back, making me left, making me right. And that carried on for another 2 or 3 months. But then I got level, and now I do 15 grams a day maintenance dose, and I feel great. I feel wonderful. So please, just take your oil, take your medicine, do the research. Don't just believe your doctor. Last thing that most of us don't believe is so true it's stupid. Yeah, I just want to fill you in. Being a doctor is best guess science. Start with one and move up to the next medicine. If that don't get it, move up to the next possible medicine. If that don't get it, move up to the next possible medicine. Don't get me wrong, a lot of them nowadays, they know just by looking what it is. But on these other tokens, I went to the doctor, guys, every 30 days for 14 years. They never knew I had cancer until it was too late. So it's really something to think about. Every 30 days on record for 14 years. And they didn't know I had cancer? Come on. So, but guys, please take your oil, take your medicine. If someone wants to talk to you and you're sick about suppositories, don't shy away. Get the medicine in your body. It's your life. Fight for it. Fight for it, guys. And that's all I really, like I said, if one person here today can help somebody, thank you. Thank you guys very much.